You giving second tenor right now. You giving baritone. You giving under some moon. I'm gonna. You're giving us. Yes. All right, y'all. Hey, we are back for another episode of the Kitty Box. Hope y'all are doing well. We are doing well. Let me let y'all check in. How are y'all doing?
Go ahead, Jace. Oh, me? Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm okay. I'm overcoming some type of whatever is trying to attack my, immune system and just life. Period. At this moment, I just feel dead to the world, but I'm overcoming.
And for people listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we can hear it. You're giving a little bit of Shanae, but it's okay. Like we love you for pressing through. We love you for pressing through.
Oh my goodness.
How about good?
I'm doing good. I just got in from the gym literally about 15 minutes ago, so I'm looking a little rough today, unfortunately. But I'm
happy you getting back to it. I'm happy you were getting back to it.
I'm trying.
We was not hearing the kickboxing updates. We was like, "What you doing, Jack? I'm just hanging out with the girls." I'm like, I'm gonna get back in the gym.
Yeah, I kind of slipped off, but I just want to say that I'm back.
Exactly.
Hello, guys.
And the thing is, I have learned from my fitness journey, don't beat yourself up for those periods of, resting or I just don't feel it right now. You just took a break, hop back on the saddle and keep going. There is no guide or no rule book to the fitness journey. So
how about you? How was your week?
Oh, my week was great. I work out a lot now. I have the time. So like in my mornings, I really work out. Like I said in the last episode, I write mantras on my calendar, so I say those to myself every day. I have discovered the beauty of ashwagandha. They have those gummies at my grocery store, and they're like $20. And it's made by Goli, and they are so good. It really helps stabilize my mood. My mom has seen a change in my mood because I used to pop off, cause she used to work my nerves. But now, I'm a lot more stable. And then I think, I'm incorporating a lot more fruits and vegetables into my diet. So yeah, that's been my week. Just getting my mind and body, spirit together. And I'm starting to pray more. Yeah, I'm starting to pray more too.
Nothing better than an alignment.
Exactly. Because sometimes we be off track, especially with the retrograde and shit going on. Sometimes you just need a reset. You just need to, just come back to center and just kind of quiet the noise and get back to self.
Amen to that.
Speaking of self, we have a topic today that is about some people who are not quite themselves. YB, take it away.
All right, guys. So this topic, we're going to be talking about we're going to go deeper, but the main, reference point of all this is going to be the Netflix show Child, designed by the wonderful Shonda Rhimes. Very creative. She's out here doing her thing, child. Shout out to Mama Bear, honey. Girl, I'm here for it. Inventing Anna. If you guys haven't had a chance, go to Netflix, give that a wonderful watch. You will get your life. Shout out to Jace, who actually put the kids onto it, honey. And I'm glad because I'm watching this show and I'm just like, huh? So basically,
is this real?
Yeah, it's based on, a real story, real situations. So just to give a little bit away, just so you guys know where we're going with this, Inventing Anna is basically about this young woman, Anna Delvey / Sorokin, honey, Miss Germany Fish, Miss Russian Germany Fish child. She done swindled her way into the highest of the highest elites kind of social groups in New York City and around the globe, pretty much, honey. And she's out here basically just scamming the kids out of their fortunes, out of their names, honey, out of their pocketbooks. Child, she's getting the coin. She's getting the coin. But I want to talk about.
Or is she?
True tea. And if you guys haven't had a chance, there will be some spoilers. So my bad, child. You'll be okay, honey, because you've had plenty of time to watch it. And I think there's only 9 episodes. And the way that they get into the minutiae, I'm like, this can really happen. I was like, we keep looking at the thing, 9 episodes. How are we going to fit all of this? And bitch, they were able to. Hello, God.
Yeah.
Shonda Rhimes and the Throat Girls was not playing. Basically, so just to talk about it real quick, this Anna chick literally came from nothingness. And she just saw this high fashion, this very elite type of world that she kind of wanted to be a part of. So she started. Actually, Jace, you might want to know. You might get into that a little bit, child. Sorry.
Okay, I think she started work interning for a fashion magazine or something like that, and then actually, I think she was in Paris or something when she was interning for the magazine, and somehow she ended up in New York City, and she started dating this guy, and I forget, he was some kind of tech guy, and he was trying to get something off of the ground. Yeah. Okay, so she started dating this guy Chase, and he's looking for investors into his new tech company or some kind of product or something that he was trying to launch. And I think that's where it kind of began for her, because she realized that she had the skill, because she actually had nothing at that point, and he was basically just taking care of her. So I was with her with, get the bag. Mm-hmm. So he's paying for everything, flying her around the world. They're on jets, at fashion shows, front row, over in Paris. And he wasn't the best of, I guess, when it comes to negotiating, he wasn't the best at doing that. So, do you remember the part on the yacht when she stepped in?
I was just about to say, Mama had that mouthpiece. So he was paying for everything, but Mama had that mouthpiece. So even though it kind of started with him, I think that mastermind of bitch, I'm finna take over, was always in her. Because it started when she started wearing those clothes and was like, y'all dressed in that back in Germany at the school. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when she got to the yacht, he was trying to sell whatever company he was pushing. And everybody was just like, now is not the time, especially given the fact that the men he was trying to sell it to wasn't buying. The bait he was throwing out, they were not biting. And it was just like, like they were not here for that shit. And Anna saw an opportunity. Like, okay, if he wins, I win because I'm his girl. So even though they were like, nah, cut that shit out now, it's not the time. She was like, no, it is the time. And she flipped that shit in such a way, he was like, I'm in. Like, let's do it.
And I believe that was the beginning there.
That was I was just about to say, in that very moment, because not only did she realize that she was that bitch and she could use her mouthpiece to get what she wanted, she also, in that same phase, or in that same scene rather, in that same time frame, she realized that she can also manipulate people. Because that was the same time where they went off and she turned her ass around and got right back on the yacht and stayed a whole other week. On that very yacht.
Ooh, that was some fuck shit.
Honey, Mama cussed her ass the fuck out about that.
I would have did more than cussing. I would have just showed up. I would have flew to Belgium and just showed up. What the fuck are you doing on the shot? Huh? What the fuck are you doing on this shot?
Well, the main reason for this conversation piece was really to talk about just the idea of Anna. She really believed to be this conglomerate of a woman, this elite type of woman. And in fact, she really had nothing. This woman was living off of the wealth and power and notoriety of other people. But because of the way that she assumed herself, like how she represented herself, people would always just think that this woman, again, okay, a little backstory, let's take it back a little bit. She claims to be some heiress to some German wealthy billionaire or whatever. And come to find out, that's not even the case. She has not even close. Like, her dad is just some street rat. You know what I'm saying? Basically, honey, and no offense to the father, because they went through a lot of shit dealing with their daughter child, but that's not neither here nor there. But honey, Miss Anna had literally nothing to her name. So just the fact that this woman believed her own, delusions of grandeur child, narcissistic kind of vibes or whatever, but this woman actually believed her own scam. She believed that she was Anna Delvey.
I think that's a personality disorder. I think that's not. Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, I think that's off, because she believed that she was an heiress, and she literally to this day believes that the Anna Delvey Foundation is a real thing. And
but my thing is, though, if you really did believe that, why would you have to go to the point to do the phone thing and to act like you're your financial representative? Well, I forgot what that guy's name was. She played like she was him.
Well, she needed to confirm that she actually had the money sitting somewhere else, because when a company loans you money, they have to be under the impression that, okay, you have more than enough.
But
to
just
give me his shit back.
creating that persona tells me that you don't really believe your own bullshit because you had to create a whole nother character just to try to pass this particular requirement so that these people will do business with you. So the fact that you went down that rabbit hole lets me know, girl, that you know yourself that you ain't shit. You're not.
Well,
You're
I think
not
she
Anna
changed her
Delvey.
identity because she didn't want to associate herself with Russia. Because
No, no,
remember
no.
on that same yacht.
When she, I'm talking about when she played the accountant.
Oh, okay.
Remember, she assumed. Remember, she did a little.
But the
fuck thing
reason
on her
why she's
phone.
Delvey, that's the whole reason why she's Delvey
No,
in
no.
general.
Remember when she put that little technology thing on her phone to act like she was
And she
doing the
did the
voice.
wire transfer, and she tried
Yeah,
to, verify
yeah.
that she actually had the
But if you
funds.
did all of that stuff, then at that point you realize that, girl, you're really not Anna Delvey. you know.
She knew that when she got to New York. She knew that.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just the fact that she assumed, and there was a key moment in this show that I thought was important when the guy got his plane stolen, and what he said to the reporter was very important, very valuable, and it let me know that, damn. So if I forgot exactly verbatim what he said, but he was like, just look at the way that she dresses, look at the way that she walks into a room. You would believe that she's a wealthy heiress, and it just got me thinking, like, girl, is that just white woman privilege type of tease, or can people really do that? Can you just walk into a room dressed looking like power, feeling like money and power, and people will also believe that about you as well?
But it also speaks to how low you have to basically be mentally to even be. Basically, they believe she was an heiress because she was trendy and a bitch. She was rude to people, and she was trendy. So because she knew all the designers and dressed cute and treated you like shit, she was just the it girl, the who's who. Like,
and it made me wonder if she was a black girl, or if this was a black man or a person of color, period, would they have been looked at and revered the same way that she was?
I don't believe so. Absolutely not. But I do believe that the way that you carry yourself, people will look and be like, oh, who is that? Or what does he do? Or what does she do? And when I'm dressed up, like, and I'm at a nice bar or something, people are always, oh, what do you do? White people ask me that all the time. And it's like, because, I mean, I guess it's just the attitude that I have, and I don't look out of place. I don't feel out of place. I'm confident. And that shit happens to me all the time. But I could never pull no shit that she did, because if I walk my black ass into some type of law firm and, I'm trying to get some, $1 billion, what was it? What was the name of the club?
The Anna Delvey Foundation or something like that.
Yeah,
the foundation and this $1 billion business or whatever. Yeah, they would look at me and be like, "Who the fuck are you?" And we need to actually see funds. So,
but with that, I don't know, because like, people say, yeah, she manipulated. She got the money from somewhere. So I guess one of them loans did go through. But the guy that was getting her the $40 million loan, he said in court she was never even close to getting that loan.
The ball dropped once she realized, oh, girl, remember when they was over there, she was scamming her homegirl, Rachel. I think that's what her name was. And she realized, oh, shit, they need to go. They actually have to go to Germany and meet with the bankers and your father and do all of that stuff. That's when that shit was done being sold. So yeah, she wasn't even close, especially if that was the final step that would secure the bag for her.
I think, honestly, and this sucks, because if she would have dream as big as you want, mama, but if you would have just started on a smaller scale, ADF could have ended in that dream building that you had on that luxurious corner in New York. You could have had it. You didn't have to scam your way. You could have gotten an actual sizable loan and made it. But I wonder, I guess Scamiona, they do what they do, but bitch, how much stress you must be under to not know the security of how your day is gonna turn out, bitch. Like, you just take this card. You don't know what's gonna happen because you're just taking a chance on everything. So the way she was tipping was stupid as shit, because I would have been holding on to all that money.
Because you don't know when you're going to get it back. Make sure y'all watch Anna, because we don't want to give too much of the show away, because it is worth a watch, and we want Shonda Rhimes to be supported. Hello, God. So I guess this begs another question. Have you guys ever been scammed before?
No, I haven't. I have a certain level of discernment when it comes to certain things, so I don't really allow people into my shit, especially when it comes to my finances. So I've never, fortunately, I have I've never been.
Hey, man. I've not majorly, but I did a video about it. Like one time, I thought I was buying some weed from somebody, and he gave me aluminum foil. I got scammed that way. I was a scammer one time unknowingly, and I was a part of a scam unknowingly.
Okay.
Do y'all want details?
Yes.
Okay, so the time when I scammed unknowingly, I was just looking for a job, a work from home job, but this was years ago. And this company, I think it was on Craigslist or something like that, offered me this job and was just like, we're going to send you this money order so you can buy all the equipment that people now send you. You buy the equipment and whatever is left over, you send us back. So luckily, I was real cool with a girl who had just gotten scammed, something like that. So when it happened to me, she was like, bitch, you gotta spend that fucking money. So I went to the bank and I cashed it and opened an account. And when that shit cleared, I went straight to the mall. Just throw it in the bag. Like, I literally did everything and I bought everything. And then I remember them writing me back. And I was like, bitch, this is a scam. And I switched that money back, getting shit back. So they tried to pull the money. But I had already explained what happened to the bank. And they was just like, oh, well, we'll just close your account and you can basically never get, an account here again. But you cool. And then the time where I was involved in the scam, I filled out this application and I got the job as like this receptionist. Well, not really a receptionist, but like a secretary to like the CEO. It was a man and a woman. They owned a business. I don't want to give too much away because this shit is like, you can look it up. Like they went to jail. And I was like, setting reservations, booking flights, going to get lunch. I was just like a personal assistant. God was looking out for me because before they got indicted for fraud, because that's what they were doing, I got fired because I overslept. Like they wanted me to be to work at a certain time and I kept being late. And he was like, if you're late again, like you're fired. And so I showed up at like 8:30 the next day. He was like,
adios, mamita.
But literally a month later, like everybody lost their jobs. They didn't get no unemployment. Like, and the company went under. And they are still like, the people who got charged are still in jail.
Mm.
So I think God saved me from that because I would have been a part of that investigation. And girl, I ain't got time.
Yeah.
What about
your list is too long. So please just give me like the top 3.
Well, I am not going to sit here and tell on myself like that, but just know that I have definitely been involved in Scamiona teas and natures. Blessed be, I've never been scammed myself. People have tried, but girl, please, once you're raised by 2 really good scammers, well, they might not be all that great because one is sitting in prison and the other one, child, may she rest, honey. Mama's passed on to glory, honey. But I learned a lot growing up, like especially in our community. That's really prevalent. Like the girls will scam you out of house and home, girl. You will have about 10 food stamp cards. Praise God. You will sit here, you've been opening up light bills in people's children's name, honey. Like it's tax returns, girl. Like it's. But I'm just saying though, like yes, I've been involved in stuff like that. No, this is my perspective of it. I feel like I've never done something. Well, I have out of revenge because a bitch tried me, but I won't tell that because I don't have time for that. But my intention is never to hurt a person. I've always like done things in either my own name, whether it was writing checks or things of that nature. But everything was based about survival for me. It was never to go shopping. It was never to, cop this or cop that or cop this or cop that. Well, hold on.
Bitch, you've done too much.
There were moments, yes, that comes with it, especially when you get an overabundance, honey, of the coin. You have no choice but to get yourself a cute watch, child, or a cute pair of shoes or something, or a Celine bag. Hell of God. So you got to do what you got to do, But it was always about survival. So I thought people who do it to people directly, like the way that Anna was doing it, if you look at the way that Rachel's scene played out when they were in Morocco, I was freaked out for Rachel. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm just like, in this particular situation, girl, did you get scammed? Because technically,
she never asked you to do shit. She never asked her when they were sitting at that table. She just was like,
She offered.
she looked
But
at her phone.
but my thing is,
Homeboy never offered a damn thing. He's smart. He never offered a
I
damn
say you gotta be
Right.
careful. I just say overall, just be careful with these people. Moving on to the next, thing with this. Jace, you say you're pretty good at this. What are some of the things you can tell about a person that might be a scammer?
Oh, before you start, Jace, if you guys are on Jacked, and if anybody hits you up and be like, nothing legal, just, you want to make some money, nothing sexual, it's always a scam. It's always a scam.
And the boys.
If anybody hits you up like that about making money, it's a scam.
Yeah, I was gonna say I start with just the DMs. Like I get these random ass people that start following. They have these like gorgeous men, set up on the profile with, they may have 20 pics, but if you look at the pictures, they were all posted in the same day, shit like that. But when people start asking you about financial shit, that's red flag number one. That's about it as far as when people start asking about money too soon. That's a sign for me.
Information for me, like, you don't need my address. You don't need none of that information. Like, even from me, like on like a job application or like any type of form, like if it's not a government form or like I know who I'm handing it to, I'm not gonna put my social on the fucking paper. I'm not doing that. No.
Oh, and another scam, and it just happened to me today. I get these random ass calls. Sometimes my phone don't pick up, and so it won't say scam likely. It'll actually be like a number, so I will answer it. And there's live people that will call you to say, "Hey, I'm calling from so and so. What is your address or what is your
Can
name,
you verify your address?
number? Can you verify it?" And they want you to say it to them. And then I'm sure they go further. And I'm like, I said, hell no, you called me. You should know my information. And so I'm assuming if you go further with them, they will definitely get into, what is your social? Verify your social and shit like that. Scam. Sorry, that just came into my head since it happened.
No, that happened to me not too long ago where people will call you, oh, hey, can we just need, or they'll say, or a long time ago, I had a Bank of America account. And I ended up closing that account. And literally, I want to say within that week of me closing that account, I get a call from this random person talking about, hey, we just wanted to verify, every the information about you closing your Bank of America account. I said, girl, no bank in my life has ever called my phone to verify me closing the fucking account. Because you got to do that shit in person any goddamn way. So they already have everything they need, require, and desire. I looked at the phone. I was like, girl, please, you're a scammer. You're a scammer. And then they also do something, too, where they say you have a warrant out for your arrest and you have to pay this amount of money or give them. No. Just know that, girl, you're being scammed. Someone called me from Texas one time many years ago talking about, we have a warrant for your arrest for murder. I said, girl,
I've never been to Texas.
I've never been to Texas. And I haven't killed anybody that I know of. Hello, God. So, girl, please, I know y'all scamming. You can't scare me like that. But I think just be watchful, watch, fight, and pray. Because people out here to take advantage of folks. They even got people, because they sell information, even with debt situations, they sell off your information. Some people can already have access to your address. That's public information. People can already have access to some of those things. But one digit, I always tell people to never give away freely is your social. That is your sole identity. So if people are asking for your social, always question. And girl, please.
Can I say one thing about the show that was really disturbing to me, but also very interesting? Like, my favorite character in the series was her friend Neff, the black girl. She was cool as fuck. I loved her personality. Like, she was strong. And just trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? So I respected that about her. However, the fact that Anna tricked these friends into believing that she was actually this person, and they actually, or Ness specifically, believed that this bitch is really who she is. It refused. I think maybe toward the end she could finally got it or whatever. But the fact that somebody can just trick and manipulate you into believing that they are this person. That was what was so like.
Well, I think for Nev, she came through for Nev. You know, she was giving Nev all this money. She was draping Neff and all of this shit. And when she had a $60,000 debt, she settled it. So everything, you know, I can understand in retrospect now that I've looked at the entire series. From Neff's point of view, this bitch is exactly who she said she was. She ain't never scammed me. I didn't go to Morocco with y'all. I didn't, you know, and that Laverne Cox bitch, she was a smart ass bitch to leave. I don't know if she was sick or what, but that bitch say something in the milk ain't clean, bitch. I'm out. Bitch, I'm out. And she put her ass out of the house too. She said, bitch, you only gonna cost me dick once.
Can we talk about how fab fucking Laverne Cox was in the show?
She was everything. And the person she played was a beautiful black woman too. Because they showed the picture of the woman at the end.
And I didn't know that. I thought she was like playing like a trans girl. But then when we start seeing the trade, you know, and he was fine and giving me daddy.
He was
every
bit
period.
He was giving. I love his energy too. He was like, when you figure this shit out, call me. I love a nigga who's just like.
And I'm sorry, you better not show it to my door, and I'm in an entanglement situation because if you really
no, you can't. No,
I'm answering shit. The fuck wrong with y'all? Goodbye.
But
see you later.
She was fab. I was living for her. Birkin bags, and I was clocking out her little labels, but bitch was beat. She was.
But you know what though? The one thing that took me was her reaction to what Rachel did to Anna. My thing is this: I don't give a fuck about nothing. Jace, Kat, one of y'all do what Anna did to Rachel to me. Scorched earth mentality, baby. Run me the coinage. Run that shit.
It was months. It was months, and all you gave women back was $5,000.
And the mental turmoil that poor girl had to suffer. Although we already established, yes, girl, you are a dumb bitch, but I don't blame her for doing what she did. But it did kill her. She's like, "Oh, child, American Express, they covered that bill, honey." So really, you did.
She didn't. No, she didn't really say it. LeBron was like, "Well, at least you still gotta pay American Express," and she was like, bitch, no, the fuck I don't. But I mean, I get what you're saying because honestly, like, y'all are my friends. So I wouldn't expect y'all to be in the vibe because I trust y'all to have y'all money, but I wouldn't mind paying for y'all. You know, I just wouldn't mind. But 5 months, bitch, I'm pulling up. Fuck calling, bitch. I know where y'all stay. I'm pulling the fuck up. Like, y'all put $60,000 on my company? First of all, after y'all didn't maxed out my personal card, bitch, I'm out. Rachel can't help no more. Because the company card would have never came out my bag.
It would have never it would have never left my house. It would have been in the safe at my home because I'm not taking my company card overseas because it's just too tempting. And then you find yourself in positions like this where you're, oh my God, are these people going to kill us? Like, girl, they weren't going to do that. But the white privilege of it all, like American Express covered all of that money. Like, I highly doubt they would do any of us like that.
I was a little confused because what was it, Cosmopolitan or something she worked for? Whatever magazine she worked for.
Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair, yeah. Vanity Fair. Didn't they send her over there with her and they wanted a story on her or something?
I don't remember that. I think it was just a friend's trip.
Okay.
She told the story afterwards. She sold the story to them for $75,000 after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I think she just went. It was like a girl's
now, who
trip
they sent?
Like
she took the photographer. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, is this a business trip or like why couldn't she try to cover that up? You know, it's a business expense or something. I don't know, but I guess she just took the photographer because she was fucking him, right?
Yeah, she was fucking him.
Later on, I believe.
No, they were fucking then.
They were? Oh, okay.
They were keeping it quiet, but they were fucking then. But that Scamiona shit gotta come to a close, y'all. Like, so if y'all out there doing scamming shit and y'all done already heard, sis, Miss Biden, she said she cracking down on y'all hoes. She cracking down on Ukraine. I mean, not Ukraine. She cracking down on Russia, and she cracking down on y'all hoes with the PPP loan. She is done. She is.
She needs to crack. She need to crack down on that crinkly ass neck. That's what she need to do.
She got her shit back. I mean, She old.
Fuck
She
all
can
that.
only
He
pull back
needs
so
to
much.
crack down on my student loans. That's what the fuck he needs to crack down on. Period.
The fact
They
that you
I
are-
don't
let
give
her
a
pop
fuck
like
about none of that
everything
other
you
shit.
want. Well, we do care about Ukraine, and we need to
I
find.
don't.
First of all, if we okay.
Remember our
That's-
conversation last week?
Child, to each his own, honey. We live in a world where people want to have a separatist mentality. Let's just be honest here, Ukrainians
Yeah.
and Russians, that none of them bitches like black people anyway.
All
want us to
all
fight.
over there.
Sorry, y'all can keep it.
And while you
My
talking
heart-
about going back to Africa, some
My-
of them don't
my-
like us.
My heart goes out to y'all. Love y'all down, but we got shit we got to worry about in this country. Black lives still should be mattering. Hello, God. All of the kids is still getting murdered and killed out here in our own country.
Yes.
Gas is high as a motherfucker. Like, we need to get this shit all the way together. Like, love everybody around this globe, but let's focus on self. Because we got a lot of stuff over here we need to be worried about. Period.
And on that note, let's bring it to the box.
Hmm.
Let's bring it to the motherfucking box. Which one of y'all going first?
I was going to get mine out. Okay, go ahead.
Look
All
at y'all.
right. Today, actually, it was yesterday. I saw that Chris Brown has somewhat exonerated himself from
Oh,
allegations that
Hmm.
some girl filed and claimed that he had drugged her in Miami at a Diddy party or something like that back in 2018. However, he came forward with a whole text history and even a voicemail call that he leaked of this bitch after the fact, saying how much she misses him and how much she wants the dick. It was the best dick that she ever had, which I've seen it. I don't think so.
it's
But
best.
yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But
Oh, it's here.
he's
It's not there.
Oh, it's here, girl.
but
Shit.
he was able to pretty much exonerate himself, and with all of these text messages of him not replying, this bitch for almost a whole year, trying to link up with him after that and shit like that. And she even left a voicemail saying, "Why aren't you picking up the phone? I'm trying to link up with you." And he was just ignoring the bitch. And then she, I guess, didn't get the response that she was wanting from him. So
Crazy
she filed that
fish.
suit. Yeah.
Crazy fish.
But this is
Absolutely.
But this is the thing. Like, I don't understand when it comes to all of these entertainers, ranging from rappers to singers to ballers, NBA players, footballers. Stop fucking these whores. What happened to just getting you a nice girl? I mean, y'all don't even have to get married, none of that shit. Bitch. Getting you a nice girl and just wifing a bitch up and just
Not even
being happy, but
whores.
it's
Stop
like,
fucking these
why?
opportunist ass bitches. Like, these bitches are out for opportunity. Like, I miss when I wasn't a part of it, but I miss back when singers, rappers could just fuck a room full of girls after a tour stop and just go on about their business. You fuck Chris Brown. Whoop-de-doo. Go on about you got work tomorrow. But now they want to cash out, and it's just like, y'all looking stupid.
And it's like, and y'all fucking these
Y'all looking
bitches raw too. Like, now you pretty much have to take care of this bitch for the next 18 years when she gets pregnant. I.e. through child support or whatever, but it's really taking care of this bitch when you coming out having to spend $40,000-$50,000 a month on fucking child support
Oh, that's only
for
Tristan.
fucking
Thompson.
some random bitch.
Ain't nobody else that stupid.
No,
Like,
it's
Tristan-
niggas out here that's doing it.
I mean, they slipping up, but it's with bitches that they fuck with. Like, you wanted nobody to know you was fucking with her.
Why do you think most of the rap lyrics, if you really pay attention, are geared towards getting head instead? Fuck the pussy, they want the head because it's easier. You don't have to worry about getting a bitch pregnant. These niggas don't want to fuck these women. They just want a little
Yeah, they
top,
do.
real quick, little sloppy tie, little gawk. They do, but like Kat said, more so they finna lean. They finna fuck the girl they actually have something with, or they've already done before. Not some rando ass super fan who's just trying to get on her knees in a Walmart bathroom. Girl, please.
Look at Drake. Look at Trey Songz. Like, I mean, this is known that they just.
And I hate that's
random
happening to him
bitches.
too, because
But
these
those
men
people are
that
retarded,
really
though. You're
famous.
talking about those retarded people. Like Drake is retarded. Something is mentally wrong with him. And then Trey Songz, obviously, honey, he has some kind of rapist mentality locked up away in his subconscious somewhere, girl.
We don't know that.
Allegedly.
I know, allegedly.
Because I mean, literally a voice note or something could exonerate him too, and I just hate that he's going through it too. Like, because he ain't worked in the U.S. in a long time. He's booked for like overseas, but in the U.S. Trey Songz. I saw Fly. It was him, Mario, and somebody else. They're performing overseas.
Oh yeah, because don't nobody want them over here no more, girl.
Who is them, bitch? Do not talk about Mario. That is my man, girl.
Child.
And he still be booked. Not busy, but he be booked.
Anything's better than that
booked,
trash.
You know, a little yang. A little yang
around.
That's the Expo.
When his ass was playing on Empire. Expo. When he was playing on Empire, I was like, y'all gassing this boy up, child. We missed it. He's a novelty item. You know, kind of like how we look at Omarion. We don't really care for these people. It brings a nostalgia moment, you know. Shout out to our 2000s. Yeah, he's cute. Well, he just
really gassing
it. Shout out to Chris Brown. Congratulations on letting this bitch have it. And he is filing charges against this bitch. And he's gonna sue this bitch.
As he should.
As he should.
Mm-hmm. He should definitely.
I just hate that so many things are happening to Chris Brown, or he's going through so much, because like he was really on his way, and it seems like after the whole Rihanna incident, it just never really got back on track after that.
I think he's a little trouble. Yes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about this today when I was looking over the story. He does not really sing anymore. You remember how he used to sing? And I saw a clip on from This Christmas when he was like wholesome and young in the movie, and he was actually singing. And I'm like, he doesn't even do this anymore.
And
I think it's the drugs, the drinking. Yeah.
He smoked his pipes away. He was real heavy on the cigarettes, real heavy on the weed. He smoked his pipes away.
It's almost like a Mariah Carey teeth,
Child, if you ask me, something else. Some pipes took his pipes away.
He didn't hear
I heard it, but we walked by Mariah slander. Hello, guys. We walked by Mariah slander. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown.
Yeah. He'll be okay. All right, so you know me, I'm good for a cute moment, child, a cute moment. So Nike, I just want to talk about this real briefly, child. So Nike has announced their departure from doing business with all the retailer stores. Foot Locker, Foot Action, Finish Line, DSW, anyone who carries a Nike product will no longer by the end of this year. Nike says that they want to claim 100% of those revenues, which I think is a boss move, which I think is perfect. They want to create their own brick and mortar stores, and they also are going to use these funds to revamp their Nike app. I think it's called the sneaker app or something like that. And they're going to need all the products that they can get. People like Foot Locker just announced that 70% of their sales came from Nike. And I believe that probably will be the same. The numbers may go up or down depending on which department store we're talking about. But I think about Nike and its vastness. They own everything. The popular shoes are created by Nike. The popular apparel, the athletic apparel, everything is created by Nike. Socks, underwear, workout clothes, you name it, Nike has played in it. Okay, shout out to Nike playing in everybody and everything. So I don't really blame them. I think a lot of people are getting upset because what does this mean for other of those retailers? Sorry, girl, you can't blame those people for realizing their power and realizing that, you know what, we win in this. We don't need you. Right. Why pay that fee? Let's do our thing. So what are you guys' thoughts?
I honestly believe that since 70% of Foot Locker sales were from Nike specifically, they're more than likely going to go out of business. Sorry. So I see why their stocks plummeted and took a dive or whatever, but it's a part of the game. And I agree with you when you say, hey, we realize that we can keep our own shit and make our own money. So why split it with them bitches when we don't have to?
Period.
It's unfortunate, but step your pussy game up. Come up with some new shit.
Yeah. Amen.
I think this opens the door for opportunity. So for these other brands, y'all need to partner with these celebrities. come out with
Exactly.
specialty lines of shoes that y'all can put in these stores. Adidas, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but y'all have a partnership with Beyonce for Ivy Park. So while y'all don't have brick and mortar stores and are selling all her styles in the stores, it's beyond me. Nordstrom has her shit, which is cute, but Adidas is a brand within itself, you know, so they can have brick and mortar stores. And likewise, other people, just like with the Fashion Novas and the Boohoo, y'all need to partner with these celebrities and get their endorsement to bring in the numbers.
And it will kind of like
Only
force a lot of these brands like Reebok and Adidas and Fila to step their game up when it comes. Because let's be honest here, like some of their shoes are trash. And
Yeah.
I also believe too, this is a big win for Nike lovers because I believe by them being able to keep 100% of their revenue, it'll drop the price of their shoes. So I believe that it'll benefit people at the same time.
It may not. I don't know
about that.
because there is a Nike outlet in Houston, in North Houston, and their prices are the same, if not higher.
Well,
Exactly.
that's now though, and the outlet is
Mhm.
not really their store. They're going to
Well,
probably close the outlets too because those outlets have to pay a fee to the plaza that they're in. If they create
Right.
their own brick and mortar stores, when they do, because they already announced that they are, that's 100% revenue taken to them. So if they're all controlling, they don't have to pay those third party fees out anymore. They can now
Mhm.
afford to drop the prices of their shoes, and something tells me that might
I
be
don't
the
think
way.
they will. I don't think
Because they don't
will.
have to. Motherfuckers gonna buy it
Right, because
regardless.
people buy it
They
anyway.
don't have to. They don't have
Yeah,
to.
so why would
I
That
just
would
think
be a
it'd be a
cute
smart
incentive.
business move.
It would be a cute incentive. It absolutely would.
At least for like the first year or two, just to, because I think you'll get more customers that way. And again, like I said, it'll force a lot of these brands to step their game up with the styles of their shoes. Like, I can't even find a solid black shoe anymore, child. Like, everything has these weird colors, and which I'm here for, depending on the style. But girl, no one wears a 12 anymore these days. Like, I ain't no damn, I don't have child feet, bitch.
Ooh, ooh. Speaking of that, and I'm gonna get back on what I was saying. Why is everybody, and maybe it's just me and people watch too hard, but almost everybody I see wears shoes that's about like a half a size to a whole size too big. Is that a thing now?
I mean, you ain't got no
I
choice.
thi-
So many people wear
I-
shoes that are too big for them.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe it's the style of like these clunky ass shoes that make them look like they're too big.
No,
That's
I
one
see
thing I
them
can
coming
stand.
off of the back of their feet.
Like literally,
When they walk,
okay.
I'm seeing it flop off, and I'm just like,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know anything about that.
Well, they're probably
I can't
doing
talk
that
to them
because the store probably didn't have their size, but they really wanted those shoes, so they just got them and thought, like, girl, maybe I'll just put a piece of tissue in the back
no.
or something to keep them going. I don't know, but that's weird. I don't buy shoes that are too big because I already have I wear a size 12. Anything over that looks like clown shoes. Girl, please, I don't have time for that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But shout out to Nike though. I mean, I think it's a boss move. I'm here for all of that. Y'all continue to do y'all thing, honey. And I know the kids are gonna be mad. Them Jordans, child, them Nike products. Sorry. Huh. That's a
I
great
think
business move.
that's what I was gonna say. I think there will be incentives, maybe not lower prices, but incentives, because when they say they're trying to revamp the app, more than likely they're trying to do a whole like you have points, like a membership type of situation. So every time you make a purchase or every time you spend X amount of dollars, you get X amount of points. That'll probably get you like a coupon, this percentage off, or this dollar amount off, which will then make the shoes cheaper. But yeah, I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. So the Kardashians, the five sisters, and not the five sisters, it was really Khloe, Courtney, Kim, and Kris. They did a photo shoot for Variety, and I guess somebody asked Kim for advice to women, and she said, "Get your fucking ass up and work." It seems like nobody wants to work these days. You have to surround yourself with people who want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do because you only have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work. Now, it sounds great, but people are ripping her up because they're like, you came from privilege and you're saying do the hard work and you didn't have to do it. Now, I was on that side at first, but now I believe that you had to have been talking to entrepreneurs because nobody in working class America can pick their fucking environment. If I go to work at Whole Foods, Target, or any conglomerate, I can't pick who's already there. I can't pick my team. I'm coming into what's already established and I have to be a part and adapt to what they have going on. So to say pick your team, that's an entrepreneur who can select their team and their environment and how they choose to work. But for the working class, not so much. And I think this comes in tandem with the fact that, yeah, you're an entrepreneur and you have all these things, but you need worker bees to move your product. And everybody now is working for themselves because they don't want to, what did they call it? The Great Resignation is what they call it, or something like that, when everybody was resigning and quitting and working for themselves. Now you don't have anybody working. That's why Biden wants to end work from home jobs. He wants people in the buildings because it pushes productivity. You can't sell my merchandise. You can't sell my scams and my this and my that working from home. So that's why she's saying get up and go your ass to work, in my opinion. What do y'all think?
Right message, wrong bitch. You literally got your entire career, although you come from a privileged background, but your whole boss bitch career came from you laying on your back. So what's tea? What's the real tea? Mm-hmm. So granted, she has built an empire, but all of that was pretty much given to you because you fucking made a sex tape, and then your family, your mom specifically, monopolized off of that shit and turned it into a whole brand. So
yeah,
it's cute what you saying, but bitch, look where you came from and how it began. So for you to sit up here and try to tell me what I need to be doing to getting up off my ass and go to work, bitch, I guess if I followed in your footsteps, maybe I had the same. So.
I mean, we first got to do the timeline of her inception. She was eating the coochie hairs of Paris Hilton first, and then she was social climbing through those arenas, dusting off the girls' closets. Let's get her position right. That's what she was. She tried to call a wardrobe stylist. No, girl. Nobody wanted that trash that you were wearing. Hello, God. You were dusting. You were the cleaner, the house cleaner, the maid, bitch. Shout out to Jocelyn, her dad does, honey. You were the Molly, the maid. Hello. Then through that recognition, being seen on these red carpets, y'all were around here being pantyless. Hello, God. Remember the whole fire crotch situation and all of those things? Honey, mom was out here getting notarized. So Ray J said he wanted a piece too.
Oh, no.
And
the reason why Ray J was able to get a piece is because she moved from Paris Hilton to Brandy. She was Brandy's personal assistant.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. See, Brandy, Brandy wanted nothing to do with it because I didn't even know that.
Oh, so, she wanted nothing to do with her because she stole thousands of dollars.
Oh, you got to pay your fines, girl.
Wow.
And so she thought sucking Ray J's dick and being exploited all over these good here internet streets was a nice way to propel her career, as Jay so wonderfully pointed out earlier. So it's just like, you want to talk about what hard work did you do? What's so hard about doing it? You see, when I talk about women too, and I think women need to understand their own privilege in this life as well. As long as you are a semblance of beauty and things, men will desire you. If you carry yourself, we talked about with Anna, you carry yourself a certain way, men will literally allow you to eat out of their hand, girl. They will take care of you. Y'all need to realize your privilege in this life. And these bitches talking about hard work. Bitch, there ain't no motherfucking hard work. You ain't even created nothing. Nothing.
Let me say this also. Y'all remember there was a time where nobody really was fucking with Kim and that whole Kardashian family. When they shot to stardom is when she fucked Kanye and got him all wrapped up in her bullshit. He was the one that was fighting for her to be on the cover of Vogue. Do you remember that? Anna Wintour, did none of them girls want to fuck with them?
Anna Wintour paid her dust.
They were
when
jokes,
she went to the first Met Gala. I think she was Kanye's plus one.
It was because
she wasn't invited. She was not.
She
invited.
wasn't that girl. Kanye actually built her up. So, bitch, you fucked the right guy once again and elevated your career even further.
Look at the moves. The moves are strategic in nature. With the whole family, with the way, that's why I say, Kris Jenner, baby, I would love for you to be my manager, ho, because you have lifted y'all plastic faces from the muck and marl clay, and you've placed them on a rock to stay, honey. Y'all use Robert Kardashian, may he rest in peace for eternity, honey. Y'all use that man, his life insurance policy. Then you were fucking that old Skeletor looking ass nigga. What's his name, girl? He was on the Wheaties box. What's his name? All of the things, like the way to look at the surgeries. We've seen the before and afters, girl. The things that you guys will do to conform of this world so you can be accepted in high society. It is strange or things type of behavior, girl. God bless these people, but baby, hard work. Now it may look that way because now you're getting more into human rights activism and things of that nature. But for anything before that, your life was laid out for you, baby. So shut your ass up.
Exactly.
Don't nobody want to listen to you. You laid on your back. How many surgeries y'all hoes have gotten? Courtney's old annoying ass. I want to slap the shit out of her and her kid's child. Sit y'all ass down somewhere.
You know what's so crazy about Courtney? While Kim was making all of these, work your ass off. Nobody wants to work in it. Basically, Courtney's in the background. Yeah, I know that's right. But bitch, people are pulling up tweets for you saying nothing.
Girl,
Nothing.
she is too busy trying to count the toppings at the local froyo place, child. Get your life together. It's the privilege.
Remember that clip that Kim, it was a clip of Kim cursing her. She was like, if you knew about a business, but you don't. Because she don't work. She don't want to do shit. Everything is a chore to her. Showing up to work is a chore. She didn't even want to film this goddamn show. I guess the check had to be nice. Because she didn't even want to do that. So, girl, please. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Fuck all them. I know people. It's like you love them or hate them.
Because I will be watching. Like, fuck y'all, but I'm going to be watching.
I even saw like a promo video or something and Courtney was looking all crazy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
A promo video for the new show.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pull it up. We have to talk about it later.
Oh wow. Okay, so we have all brought it to the box. So now it's time for some kitty. Oh, poor baby. Y'all please excuse YB. It's not Corona. But, he a little bit under the weather. He's a trooper for pulling through. So, y'all throw some hearts in the chat for YB because he did not have to be here, girl. And I'm so glad that we are more than 6 feet apart because I don't want anything that you got going on. But it's time to bring it. No. See, Lord, you throwing me off. We ain't even bringing it to the box no more. It's time for Kitty Mail. YB, I believe that you have the Kitty Mail for us tonight.
Yes. All right. So, we have a piece of mail from someone named Tony. Hey guys, Tony here. First off, love the podcast and the visual version. You all are so handsome. Oh, thank you, Tony. We appreciate you, girl. I'm 30 years old and live a private life, but recently my family found out that I'm gay. I made a mistake. Well, I was drunk, laugh out loud, and posted my little rendezvous on my IG. So yeah, now everyone knows. My mom hates me and my dad won't talk to me. Any advice on how to navigate this experience? Also, and Kat, I love the music. Keep doing your thing. Jace, I need your food in my life, but more importantly, in my stomach.
ASAP.
I got you.
Period. And YB, I can't wait for Tika Naturals. Your skin is always on point. Oh, thank
girl,
you.
Don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath, girl. It's coming. Yeah. You're coming soon.
Coming soon. It's coming. But
okay, I have questions.
Okay.
So he said that he posted his rendezvous on his story.
On his IG, I guess. He didn't describe whether it was a story or the feed. So
why are people accidentally posting shit to social media?
What?
Even in my most drunken stupor, I don't accidentally post anything.
No. Especially if you're discreet, why are you recording anything? You know what I'm saying?
This is my thought. This is my thought. And again, thank you, Tony, for the message. I believe that you actually did want to let people know. You're 30 years old, mind you, and you live this private life, and we all love some privacy, child. But to do that, whether you're drunk or not, again, you're 30. So hopefully you know how to hold your liquor, girl. You did it intentionally, I believe. I think you wanted like a lot of these rappers, a lot of these entertainers, these football players that we've seen. What's that, Michael Sam, and who's the other little white boy that recently came out the closet? I forgot his name, child.
He's still playing though.
Well, that's white privilege for you. Oh God. I believe you wanted to come out. I think you wanted the excuse. Oh, I was drunk and I was out partying, having a good time or whatever. You wanted to throw that in there to see what the response was going to be. And unfortunately, from your actual mom and father, the response was not good. So the advice that I'll have for you on this is to continue to live abundantly within your truth. Take it day by day. These are your parents. If they're a force of good, then they'll eventually come around because none of that shit should really matter at the end of the day. But continue to live your life and be happy. That's all you can really do. That's all you can do. Because if you live for other people, and you other people trying to validate you and your experience, girl, please, you're gonna forever live in the world of fear. You're never gonna become who you want to become. You'll never truly be happy.
I say love your parents and give them a little bit of grace, because I don't know what the rendezvous was. I'm still confused about that. I need facts. I need details. So Tony, if you could hop in our DM and just give us a little bit more details, we won't share it, but just between us girls. But depending on how deep or how extreme the rendezvous video was, give your parents some time and some grace, because sometimes it's a lot to scroll on. First of all, they old ass don't need to be on Instagram anyway, but sometimes it's a lot to scroll on Instagram and see your son doing whatever, you know. And then two,
and let's be honest here, I hate to cut you off. You I don't know if Tony's a queen, sorry bitch, but if you are, your family been knew your tea. Let's just be 30 years old.
That was my second point. That was my second point. Like, they have to have known, so it's not a surprise. I have yet, outside of entertainment and television and film and all that shit, I have yet to be a part of an experience or hear of an experience where when somebody came out to their family, they didn't know.
Yeah.
They all know. They always know.
We know.
Okay. I feel differently here as far as the parents. You all know that I'm open. My family has always accepted me. I've never had any issues in that realm. But me knowing myself and my personality, if somebody does have an issue with it, I have the personality to where I'm like, fuck you, I don't care. So going back a little bit, I don't know, like, is his parents, yeah, we just need more. Hashtag we need more.
Well, more than likely they hate him or whatever. They're religious, more than likely. We already know that.
But are they more so upset at the fact that that they found out that you were gay, or that you were in an uncompromising position?
I'm thinking it has to do with the whole gay thing.
I would think that too. Because my thing is, if he felt comfortable enough to live his truth, he wouldn't have held it this long.
Yeah.
So something around him made him feel like he needed to suppress that for 30 years.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But I would say, you're not living for your parents, you're living for yourself. Whatever makes you happy, do that. So if they won't talk to you, I don't want to be crass or anything, but fuck them.
We got you. Tony, we love you. We are family over here. Girl, we got you. You are invited to the cookout. So don't worry.
You get one physical life. Live that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Authentically. Because there's people that die wishing they could have lived authentically. And they didn't.
But Tony, I also want to know, you really got to get back to us and let us know what exactly it was that you posted. Because I would be upset with my child if I saw him on Instagram sucking dick or something, or getting fucked, or whatever. I would be upset with that. And it would probably take me a little while.
It wasn't online or anything, but not to give too much away, I heard of somebody that I know inviting, it was a mom. She invited a guy over, and they were, chilling in the living room or whatever. And the woman has a daughter, and the daughter is talented. She has a talent. I don't want to say what it is, because if people know me, they don't know exactly what I'm talking about. But she has a talent, and the talent was filmed. And the mom was like, "Let me show you my baby. She is so talented." Child, they put it. I guess they hooked the camcorder up to the TV instead of she just assumed that was safe. Press play, and her daughter was fucking. Literally. So they are sitting there and the daughter is fucking someone. And I don't know how that ended up, but the girl did tell me about this situation. And I was just like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
Be devastated if that.
My mom did knock on the door one time when I was having sex.
Ooh, maybe that's good for another topic, though.
Yes! No, wait.
OnlyFans, all of the things, honey. Maybe we can have that conversation.
I would never do that, though. I would never do OnlyFans. And I know my mom knew I was fucking. I know she knew.
Yeah, we need to make this a topic, because I have some thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, that would be cute.
You would? Yes, God.
Next time on the Kitty Box.
Next week.
All right. So I think we got our topic for next week. Y'all, we did just pick up. This is how the conversations go, y'all. So y'all were just in the piece. But we love y'all so much. Any last words, guys, before we say bye?
Y'all be blessed and never stressed. We appreciate you guys for joining us for another episode of the Kitty Box, and stay tuned for the next episode.